Yeah.
So was that another one of those weird situations where like you accepted and were like, you know what, I'm just going to learn as much as I can and play as well as I can?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well, that's how it eventually got to. But at the start, I've heard a lot of strong rumours of him being signed. Obviously getting a lot stronger as well. So.
Was that disappointing? Like, I mean,
yeah, it was a bit disappointing. I sort of, speaking to the coaches and that as well, to sort of thought they might not have trusted me, to be
the hooker,
be the hooker the next year. So to be honest, I almost did change clubs to the Sharks, but it came to a point where I sort of realised he'd be good for me. Learn a lot from him. He's a very experienced player. He's been in the New South Wales hooker for a long time before Pete's, but so it was good for him coming across. Just made me want to step up my game a bit more and train even harder and obviously and learn everything I can off him before he retires. That's how I took the pre-season on. I challenged him on everything, and it was a good, healthy competition as well. We're happy to help each other, but we sort of pushed each other along as well on the field. I need to sometimes slow it down a bit when I'm going to play the ball and sort of look at a bit more options and stuff like that. I think Robbie's very good at game management. Just watching him where he's in defence and how he follows the ruck around as well. So. And obviously that's why he was able to play 80 minutes for so long as well. So I think game management was a big one. Love watching him kick. He's got a good left foot, and that's something I wish I had, a left foot. But I was pretty lucky with this one because I loved watching McInnes play as well. So that was the exciting thing about going to the Bulldogs is he was the hooker at the time as well. So I feel like he's the most similar out of the recent hookers to have played. I loved watching Danny Badiris and Andrew Johns and that as well. But Mick Ennis, and to actually get to play with him as well and have a pre-season, and he was more than helpful at training. He didn't see me as a competition when I've come up against other hookers at other clubs as well. He
genuinely saw you as someone he could help.
Someone who could help, and I knew he was a starting hooker, and he was playing good footy, and our captain as well, and I just. He was always happy to help me. And having him one of my favourite players growing up and be able to do that was...
What was it like first time meeting him? Were you like, fucking hell, it's like, that's him?
Yeah, no, he's pretty serious. When I first met him, I seemed like a pretty serious bloke.
Yeah, serious.
But obviously, as you get to know him, see him around, he's a bit of a jokester and that. But he was just... Obviously, being the captain of the club as well.
Yeah.
He had to lead by example, and it was, a bit... Not intimidating, but it was meeting him was,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And playing with him was definitely a great experience.
Faddle. Oh, that's forward pass, Mr. Cummins, you dickhead. Well, I can't speak. Forward a mile. He's let it go. That one, Stevie Wonder is in, now 5 yards forward. Well, I can't speak.